give a fuck where you from, it's breaking, and I'm shooting. I've been breaking, ain't no need for new recruit, man. I'm a member, got a top tier, whoop, man, top tier, whoop, bitch. Where you from, nigga? Not here. 2 times, when we whoop, bitch, and it's top tier. I don't really fuck with niggas, shit, the top tier. Stop playing on the wild way, clear, pop there. Bitch, calling it the back, get the politics, regardless, he gon' get the spade. Where we going with all the big beat the shit out this one nigga, about to call it quit, shoot out the face, motherfucker, I'm into all of it. Probably part be the one that's tossing the brick, and if it ain't Jim's phone, he don't call it the set. I just pick up in the back, giving me all of the neck. Sacrifice a lot of shit, but it was all for the shit. I still whole fifth, fucking up the school fifth, give a fuck where you from, the back, and then I'm shooting up. Being breaking, ain't no need for new recruit, I'm to the map, I got a top tier, boom, man, top tier, boom, man.
Most niggas fold, how I got here, killers feel safe around me, that's the top tier, block here, interfering ID, up here, whole squad case, outside with it, 1 year, 35 homicide, blinking and moving, anybody get it, I ain't with the picking and choosing, all one, so it don't matter who winning or losing, only strong as our weakest, who really improving, I'm big killer bro, shout out to my dudes, shout out to the lions and them villains and my wolves, I wasn't just outside, I was with the troops, when I speak on it nigga, the ones I salute, Ben Braggers, been Snoop, drop key up, whole lot of blue outside, we was beating up, no first never been told, I don't got fear, we should kill them going outlaw, and you know it's
Talking on exclusive, give a fuck where you from, it's breaking, then I'm shooting up. Being breaking, ain't no need for new recruit, I'm to the map, I got a top tier, boom, man,
I'm about to get it back in blood. These bitch niggas shouldn't never had me fuck the truth.
Yo.
I'm out the case. I get the
Yeah.
like a game.
Breaking news. We here. Yo. West. And until we are back, baby. It is First Wash Finest. Shout out my subscribers. Everybody rocking with they boy. We here, man. Apollo Day 1 just went down. Boy, I must say, it was a long day, but the battles were worth it, man. Do me a favor on your way in, like the video, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with your boy. I know it's late, man. We're going to try to get through this kind of fast so we ain't here all night. You know what I'm talking about? Because we got a whole day 2 to go through tomorrow, nigga. The main event. You know what I mean? But we can still go through this card. The battles, you know what I'm saying? Highlights. Battle event got started a little bit late. Got started like about an hour later than they wanted to plan. So, you know what I'm saying? That kind of like put a little bit of hindrance things. And I think overall, though, like once they got started, they were going bow, just back-to-back battles. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was like a good thing for the card because this could have been way later. Like, do y'all remember the thing on everybody on Twitter was talking about 90-second rounds? All the battles, even Chilla said all the battles are 90-second rounds, except for the main event is like 2:30 with a 3-minute cutoff. Nobody followed that shit except for Ab. Ab, Geechee, and 40, the only ones that follow the 90-second round thing, dog. I'm not going to lie to you. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, you know, them going over, it didn't really matter because the battles was fire. Like, we had a lot of good battles tonight, man. Like, there's only really one battle that kind of like was like not really good. It's because it's never, his battles are not really too good lately unless he's battling certain people. It was the Charlie Clips battle. Charlie Clips was the only battle that was kind of like, because Charlie Clips was freestyling, kind of like playing and shit. So it didn't seem all that, you know what I mean? But besides that, though, I was rocking with all the other battles and all the other everything that happened with that, man. That Apollo Day 1 card was fire. You know what I'm saying? With the surprise battle. If they would have had New Jersey Truck for his A-Ward, if they would have had that, man, that would have put the icing on the cake. But I feel like they kind of put the icing on the cake just with what they did, just with their event and how they handled it, how they ran it, how they got through the battles, man. The crowd was trying to talk a little bit, but we were shutting them up. Debo, shout out Debo, man. Debo Vision, you did a good job as security, brother. You was holding it down. You know what I'm saying? You was getting them folks quiet and backing them up. Top flight, Debo. Good shit, baby. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the battle. I'm still at work. Durin, dog. Hey, it went down, Durin, man. It went down, man. You know what I'm saying? The real battles are actually tomorrow. Bargot, woo! Hey, Bargot, I can't wait for your battle tomorrow because Quest talking crazy. Get that nigga for Yikers Island. Get that nigga. Send him on a permanent quest that he never returns from. That's what we on. A permanent quest he never returns from. Huh? Share the stream for me, like the video, man. He won't win around. Yeah, Danny, yeah. Because, you know, he didn't win around to me in them music battles either. You was on that nigga bumper on wax. What, that last one you dropped? Shit. Boop, bop, bing. Wes. So, yeah, man. The day one card to me lived up to the hype. We missed New Jersey Truck versus A-Ward, but this day one lived up to the hype. Like, I've been here all day, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was here 2 hours early sitting there waiting on that shit to start. It lived up to the hype, man. We had a lot of good battles. And my predictions, a couple people messed up my predictions. Pass messed up my predictions because he beat Eunice. Loso messed up my predictions because he beat J2. And I think that's the only ones. Everybody else I was good except for the first two. You know what I'm saying? The first two, them two right there is the only ones I lost. I feel like I didn't get in. You already, hey Danny, Yikers Island. Yikes. Go to work, dog. Cabo Bravado versus Snake Eyes. That went down. That was money on the floor. And they had a cool battle. Capo got the money. You know what I'm saying? He won the money. I think Capo, he just had a little bit more heavier punches, a little more well-rounded when it came to like doing a little bit of everything. He was funny. He had a little bit of this, a little bit of that. He had haymakers, room shakers. You know what I'm saying? Like Snake had some too. He just didn't have as much. And you know, Snake was like, he said he had a lot going on. He got a baby on the way and all that, so he wasn't really focused like he would be. But he still did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Snake wasn't bad or nothing. But Capo Bravado took that money, got up out of there, did his shit. You know what I'm saying? And he put in some work. Dog, look, I got to go down my Twitter timeline. I tweeted every battle, bars for every battle. So I'm going to have to scroll all the way down to go find Capo Bravado bars, dog, because that was at the beginning of the day. Okay, let's see, man. We got but I had Capo 1-0 going into the third. I had Snake in the second, and I had Capo with the third edge. You know what I'm saying? So I had Capo taking the battle first and third edge. It's kind of what the judges called too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. And then we had Casey J versus J Love, which was fire, dog. They set it off. That was like I don't know. Casey J did what she's supposed to do. I mean, J Love. Casey J was fired. She was mad from the Clips battle. You could tell Casey J was mad from the Clips battle. She was tripping. Came out tripping. J Love was supposed to go in there and just handle her business, stay solid, have good rounds, and put in work. And that's all she had to do. And she did it. J Love was fire. Casey J won all 3 rounds, but J Love was fire. And Casey J did what she was supposed to do, which was, hey, you ain't ready for this yet. I'm letting you know that. You shouldn't even be here. She was talking crazy to her, you know what I'm saying? But Casey J went up 1-0 early. But I tweeted, I said, man, you can tell Casey J is mad from the Clips battle. I said, you can tell she mad because she was wigging. She was upset. She was talking shit. She was not going for no loss today. It wasn't happening. And I had Casey J winning the battle all 3 rounds. The third was the closest. J Love did what she's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that battle went. But Casey J wigged out all 3 rounds. J Love did everything she was supposed to do to win that battle. J Love was fire. You know what I'm saying? And Casey J was even more fire. So shout out to them. Ladies cracked off the night with the first battle of the night. You know what I'm saying? After that, we had J2 versus Loso. When I tell y'all Loso was like performer of the night for majority of the night, dog, like he put on a showcase versus J2 today, man. And J2 wasn't whack. He wasn't whack at all. It's just Loso came with it on his mind and did that. Now, J2 was rapping. J2 first round, J2 went first. When I heard J2's first round, I said, oh shit. I don't know if Loso, I hope Loso ready because he spit. Hey, before we go on, we got 4 people in here and no likes on the video. Can I get the 4 people in here to like the video? At least just like the video for your boy, please. You know what I'm saying? Like the video for your boy while you're here. I ain't got no likes. Damn. Hey. Team Horseman just beating the shit out of J2. Hey, Loso held it down today. And, they thought it was going to be harder on him because, A-Ward had just did this. And J2 was like out for revenge. J2 was cool, but Loso was just on a different. Loso hit one of those Loso moments where it's like, that the Loso, everybody, watch out for. That's the dangerous Loso. He was that today. But J2 had another silencer bar. He said, silencer, sound like God answering prayers. I said, oh, whoa. Silencer sound like God answering prayers? Crazy. Then Loso had a fire rebuttal, and Loso did walk down J2's first round. J2's best round was his first, and Loso walked that round down, man. Like the video for your boy. We finna go through these battles. Like the video if you're in here with your boy, man. Hey, I had Loso winning all 3 rounds, and the first was the closest. The second 2, he kind of just like went on one. And J2 knew he was losing, but he was still rapping good, though. Like, he was taking his loss like a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was rapping good, but he knew he was losing. He knew it. You could tell, you know what I'm saying? Because this was a different type of Loso. That was a Loso that be, you know what I mean? That was that Loso today. So, shout out to Loso for doing what he did. Shout out to J2 for being a good sport, you know what I'm saying? But he did his shit today. And that nigga Loso, man, I don't know, dog. That's the Loso niggas need all the time. You get that Loso, we going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That Loso right there, that's a dangerous one, man. But J2, shout out to him for standing in there handling his business. They had a good battle, man. The next battle was Arsenal. Oh, let me tell you a bar that Loso said. This nigga Loso said, he called J2 a gay Arsenal because he disrespectful. He called nigga gay Arsenal, right? He said, I got the perfect weapon for gay Arsenal. A flamethrower. I said, no! That shit was crazy. I got the perfect weapon for gay Arsenal, nigga. A flamethrower? Oh, yeah. Loso was wigging. Loso was wigging, dog. And he took that battle all 3 rounds. But shout out to them because it was still a good battle. You know what I'm saying? I rocked with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very entertaining, dog. All the battles were entertaining to me, dog. So shout out to them, dog. Next battle, the most electric. Oh, Lou Castro versus Chef Trez. Woo! When I tell y'all battle of the night kept changing, this took battle of the night for a minute. Lou Castro and Chef Trez was fire. I'm talking about Lou Castro was winging like the old Lou, the Lou that we seen before the, little stumbles and stuff. It was that Lou. All 3 rounds. All 3 rounds, Lou was wigging. But guess what? Chef Trez matched the motherfucking momentum. Dog, look. First round, I had Lou taking it. Second round was the closest round to me. I think Chef edged that motherfucker. Third round, I had Chef taking it. So what I'm saying is, Lou was fire, and Chef kind of walked that shit down, man. Lou was fire, and Chef walked it down, brought the rebuttals out, did everything he was supposed to do. Chef showed how to fight, how when you down in a fight starting off, when somebody comes out wigging in the first, you like down. He showed how to fight back and get into a motherfucking bag and take the round. Like a lot of people got Chef winning. It seemed like Lou kind of was winning at first. Chef snatched that momentum, dog. Let me get some of these bars. All right. That nigga Lou said this. He said, I'm the most electric outside he said, I'm the most electric outside in your hood, like the green box. You know that green electric box that be outside the hood? I'm the most electric outside in your hood, like the green box. Fire. Let's go, Lou. Man, Lou was on business. And then Chef came with 2 fire rebuttals, snatched momentum back. And then Chef said, Me seeing niggas crash and never recover is what got me in the stock market. Me seeing niggas crash and recover is what got me in the stock market. Fire! Chef was wigging, dog. You know what I'm saying? Chef said all that aggression, because you know how, Lou Castro is wild strong. That nigga said all that aggression will get you wild strong shot. It's a PED. Chef just never ceased to amaze me, dog. That nigga Chef is just a different motherfucker. Chef is crazy, dog. That nigga's fire. Lou had a bar where he said, you can rebuttal all you want. It's going to be hard to get that shit off like wristbands from the club. You know the hard wristbands in the club, hard to get off at the end of the night? He pulled his off, the one from the Apollo, during that bar. He said, all the rebuttals going to be hard to get that shit off like wristbands from the club. I said, nigga, Lou is crazy. That was fire, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Chef Trez said, the chopper got a body on it like airlift. The chopper got a body on it like an airlift? All right, dog. That's the Chef Trez is different. He's different. That shit was fire. And it was my battle of the night, you know what I'm saying? Like, out the gate. And that right there changed again. Crazy, right? Fire battle. I had Chef edging it. I had Chef taking the third clear. I had Lou taking the first clear. And I had the second being the closest round of the battle. And I think Chef edged that. If you gave it to Lou, I'm not really arguing with you because Lou was fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really a bad call in that battle at all, man. I asked Chef Trev, he watched every movie that ever came out. I think Chef be having bars for the movies, dog. You know what I'm saying? Next battle we had, oh my God. The next battle we had, Pass versus Eunice. And when I tell you every time that the battle of the night kept changing with the battles, I didn't think, dog, they came right behind Lou Castro and Chef Trez and had another more fire battle. And it was a battle of the night after that. Dog, Pass and Eunice, it started off, look, Pass stumbled in his first round a couple times. He didn't get through it kind of clean. He had some good material, but didn't get through it clean. Eunice goes. Best round of his night. Of all 3 rounds, his first is best. He wigged. He lost his mind. He had a SpongeBob bar about town business and shit. Hold on, dog. This nigga, all right, I'm passwords. Try me too many times and get disabled? That nigga said I'm password. Nigga, you just told passwords, I'm passwords. Because you tried me too many times and get disabled. Fire. You know what I'm saying? Lost his mind in that first. Pass said, how he out the gate never had to leave the house. Talk about this nigga ain't off the porch. This a young nigga that be in the house. How because Eunice always say out the gate with his first bar, which he was out the gate. But Pass used it against him. That was fire. How he out the gate, he never had to use the house. And nigga, Eunice said, you threw this fake pass in my face, but like Kobe, I ain't flinching? Nigga, what? You threw this fake pass in my face, but like Kobe, I ain't flinching? Remember the Matt Barnes pass to Kobe? Come on, dog. We not finna act like, nigga, that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? Pass came with a rebuttal, snatched it right back. And then this nigga Pass said, nigga Pass said, only reason he a virgin is because African women run fast. The only reason Eunice a virgin is because African women run fast. Hey, dog. That nigga Pass. I had Eunice winning this battle in my prediction. Pass second and third, dog. Pass second and third. And some people can say they like Eunice first and second because he had a fire first, second. He had a fire all 3 rounds. It's kind of like preference, but I had Pass taking that battle. Like, he came back. He didn't like the fact that he was getting gas. He had, like, all the Doc Rowe niggas was right behind Eunice, and they was like, they was going crazy for his bars, which is warranted. Like, it wasn't like they was gassing, it was warranted. But they was going a little extra crazy, which is what they're supposed to do. Passwords didn't like this shit. He didn't like it at all. And second round, he snapped. I was like, oh! And Eunice had a fire second round. It just to me, like, Pass knew I had to take this round. I'm not going to go down like that. And he went tripping, and he took that second round, in my opinion. In the third round, he went crazy again. Now, Eunice did lose his voice a little bit. You know, had his voice lost, but Eunice was still, you know what I'm saying, fire. But I think Pass snatched that battle, took momentum, and never gave it back. After the first round, after Pass won that second round and his third round, he kept the momentum the whole time and ended strong. Like, you could tell every round Pass did went up. His first round was stumbling, second round was fire, third round was great. That's what Pass did. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way through, like, he went all the way up. Every battle, every round was going up. I don't know if you can say Eunice did that. To me, it don't seem like that. I think Eunice is not weakest round, but I would say his lightest round was his third, in my opinion. So I just think Pass just did what a veteran is supposed to do and went there and snatched the battle and showed the youngster how to get down. And I think Eunice learned a lot, but Eunice was fire. And if people got Eunice winning, I'm not going to be like arguing about the first and second, but me, in my opinion, I don't think so. I think Pass got that battle, and it's not a bad loss for Eunice. I think that's one he can learn from and ride with and take advantage of. Like, that battle was fire, dog. That battle was fire. Eunice versus Pass is a fire battle, okay? Hey, look, this nigga Pass said, my style like food and clothes in his village. Most people just not gonna get it? He talked about the African village, you know, they be wearing the leaves around their waist and shit, right? That nigga said, my style like food and clothes in his village. Most people not gonna get it? That nigga Pass went in there and showed why he's Pass, the legend, the great. He reminded people today, I tell you that much, you know what I'm saying? And I think he did great with his battle, man. Like, after his first round, I didn't know I thought it was gonna get dark for Pass for a minute. After his first round, I said, oh my God, when I seen Eunice first, I said it's gonna get dark for Pass. But it didn't. He changed the light. He seen the light. He shined that motherfucker bright. And I think Pass took that battle, y'all. In my opinion, I got Pass taking that battle, you know what I'm saying? But that battle was fire, all right? Next battle, Real Deal versus Miss Hustle. And when I tell you, dog, that this battle was entertaining as fuck, like, they talked shit to each other. They flirted a little bit. They barred each other up. They talked to souls. Like, they did a little bit of everything, both of them in this battle. Like, I had Miss Hustle taking the first. I had Real Deal taking the second. And that third is like kind of like who you want to pick in the battle. You can go either way with it. I like Hustle's third. I like Real Deal's third. It can go either way for me, dog. But that was a fire battle to watch. And, you know, Real Deal doesn't do gun bars and shit. Like, he raps. Real Deal raps like, you know what I'm saying? He'll do regular, he won't use guns in his bars, but he was talking shit, dog. Let me get to some of this stuff, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I had it 1-1 going to the third. Real Deal was in his bag. This nigga, this Miss Hustle told him, he said, oh, you know, she was trying to talk about True Four, what up? He was talking about, Miss Hustle was talking about Real Deal's drinking problem. He said, bottle after bottle, what I see you do with a Guinness, you could break a world record. What? You know what's crazy about the beer bar? The nigga was drinking a beer during the battle. And she talking about it. I said, oh, shit. Miss Hustle wasn't playing, dog. Real Deal versus Miss Hustle, a fire battle, though, man. Go either way, you know what I'm saying? But I rocked with that battle. Like, I feel like they had this third round where they both was talking to each other kind of like crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they both was talking to each other like they really tried to win that third round. They was talking to each other you know what I'm saying? And it went back and forth, and just the style clash of Real Deal Miss Hustle. On paper, you're going to look at that battle and be like, all right. It's not really going to like make you be like, oh. But when you watch it, shit, that battle was nice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Apollo for putting together these matches. Wasn't really no bad matches tonight. Charlie Clips always make his battle kind of bad because he be freestyling stuff. But besides that, it wasn't no bad matches. You know what I'm saying? I rocked with that whole little card today. That whole little card today was fire. You know what I'm saying? Well, not little card, big card. That big card was fire. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like they was having fun in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Rocking out to the battles like the event went. You know what I'm saying? Smooth as they can go for a battle rap event. I don't mind giving this event like, you know what I mean? To me, I give this bit like an 8 or a 9, man. I was entertained all day. I get this bit like an 8 or a 9. I was entertained all day. I was. Even though Jazz and Hollow didn't go main event because Geechee and 40 went last, even Geechee and 40 was entertaining. Nigga, that shit was fire. And Jazz, oh my God, we ain't gonna talk about Jazz yet, but let's talk about the surprise battle. Okay, we had a surprise battle today that went down. Because, you know, we lost New Jersey's working A Ward. So they had some battles in the cut. Fire and Smart Thinking Apollo. Av versus Cortez went down. And at the very beginning, there was some controversy about the timing of the rounds. Because Cortez went first and he rapped like, 2:33 minutes. Av said they had communication about 90-second rounds before the battle, during the text. They had communication, full communication that we're only doing 90-second rounds. We're not going crazy. Core got up there and rapped 3 minutes his first round, right? Then Av goes. Av raps 90 seconds. Av had the shorter round, but it was more impactful. Av had the shorter round, more impactful. He did that for 3 rounds straight. Now, I had Av 2-0 going to the third with the 90-second rounds. And, you don't have to always write that much over trying to win. Like, if you write the right shit, you don't got to write a whole lot of shit. Because sometimes you can write a whole lot of shit and that shit be missing. And Core wasn't missing like that, but it wasn't, for him to be right over, it should have been more heavier. And it should have been like a clear, you getting this W. I'm writing over with this W. You wrote over, Core wrote over, but he still lost. Core wrote over every round, but still lost the battle, dog. And Av was talking shit. And he went in there and put, put some spanking to Cortez. And I think he won all 3 rounds. You could probably argue the third if you want to, but I kind of got Av winning damn near all 3 rounds. No, I'm not gonna lie. Cortez was wicked in that third though, so I'll probably edge him in the third, but I'm telling you, nigga, I got Av with the gentleman. Only one you can debate is the third to me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Av says, switch up the bucket on court. It's halftime. Switch up the bucket on court. It's halftime. Wicked. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Hey, for you to go in there and if y'all really did communicate and say, hey, man, we only going to do 90-second round, when you try to sneak behind the back and go like 3 minutes and get a W and you still lose, that look kind of crazy to me. You tried to dope fiend the man with the dope fiend out of nowhere and still lost. That's kind of crazy. You can't write over and still lose. I don't know, man. Hey, I'm just talking, but to me, it just looked kind of crazy. Like you try to sneak the man and give him a little 2-piece on the low, and it's like you threw your 2-piece and Av was like stepped out the way and threw 2. Bang, bow! You threw a 2-piece and Av dodged it and threw 2 back. But Av didn't even see your 2 pieces coming. He saw your fist out his peripheral. Av just saw the fist out the peripheral. Didn't even know you were swinging. But he had a quick reaction like, oh, dodged it 2 and then gave you 2. Bow, bow. And knocked you out the battle. Crazy, Cortez. You got to go harder than that if you're going to go right over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gave right over the round and still lose. It's kind of crazy. But I had Av with the gentlemen's. You can debate the third. You know what I'm talking about? Next, we had Arsenal versus Marv 1. Arsenal versus Marv 1. I like the fact that 2 legends had a style clash and they got that out the way and they handled their business. I like the battle. It wasn't like the craziest battle, but I like the battle. You get what I'm saying? Arsenal had some shit like words don't hurt unless they tattooed, which was fire. When Marv has some shit like, I saw my window of opportunity and I did a drive-by out of it. That was crazy. I got my window of opportunity and did a drive-by. I said, oh, Marv, go. You know what I'm saying? I had a 1-1 going into the third, and I kind of feel like it was kind of like 2-1 either way. I kind of linked with Marv, you know what I mean? Because I think his third was a little bit better than me. And it came down to the third because I had a 1-1 going to the third. So I kind of had Marv edge in that battle. But, Arsenal was still rapping. He was doing this shit. And if you got Arsenal win, I'm like, I'm not going to make a big argument. But I linked with Marv in that. I think it was structured a little bit better. I think it was delivered a little bit better. And he seemed more poised and calm. They both seemed kind of poised and calm. I ain't going to lie. They both was kind of poised and calm. I ain't going to lie. But it just seemed like Marv was a little bit more structured. I would say that. And I had Marv winning that edge in that battle. Edge. Not a crazy one, you know what I'm saying? Slight edge. But I had winning that battle. But entertaining, though. You know what I'm saying? Entertaining battle for sure. Then we had Mike P versus Charlie Clips. And I'm going to tell you, man, Charlie Clips, I ain't even talking. I feel like I'm always talking about Charlie Clips or saying something negative. But it just seemed like okay, I'm gonna say it. The battle momentum and how everybody was tuned into the battles and everything, it wasn't like that for Charlie Clips' battle, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was like everybody probably went and smoked or something. Nobody right there that was in the front went and did it, but the people that was smoking outside and all that, like you could have smoked during Charlie Clips' battle, even though Mike P was nice. And Charlie Clips wasn't bad, but I'm just saying you could have like it's not a smoke break battle, but if you want to pick one battle to go smoke or one time, it's during Charlie Clips rounds. Because he freestyling and saying like, regular stuff, and it just didn't seem like, and think about it, Mike P was on him about it. He like, nigga, you are horrible with your material. Your pen is trash. You freestyle, if you saw that, and Mike P was on this nigga. I had Mike P up 2-0. And Charlie Clips wasn't bad. He just wasn't, I don't know, he wasn't fire. You know what I mean? He was just like regular, just get through the battle, do what he do. He just wasn't, Charlie Clips don't seem like he was taking it serious like that. He was like, I don't know, man. He don't never do it to me. He don't never do it for me. I just don't I don't like the freestyle, I don't know, dog. It's just not hitting for me like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he's not entertaining. He's funny as fuck. I was dying laughing the whole time, especially his third round when he broke down Mike P. He brought Cortez up there. Charlie Clips brought Cortez up to the ramp, to the circle, and rapped and brought up 4 different names that all supposed to hit Mike P's baby mama and made a bar about it for his like third round. It was entertaining as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But did he win that round? I don't think so. I would have gave it all to Mike P because Mike P really wrote, performed, and did everything he's supposed to do. And Charlie Clips said he wrote 2 of the rounds, but it didn't seem like he did. I don't know, man. I don't know. Charlie Clips just don't be. It's like his battles always slow the momentum of the card down, or like every battle was on like until that battle. It was like, that's what it was like, dog. And no hate on Charlie Clips, but it just is what it is. Like when you rap, it's not like you don't make people want to just tune in and be like, you know what I mean? Like it's going down. Like, it don't be like that. It don't. And it wasn't like that tonight. I had Mike P winning. I gave him all 3 rounds. But shout out Charlie Clips, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mike P for doing what he's supposed to do. But this nigga, Mike P said, from Nick Cannon to the roulette table, you just throw it all on the red squad, nigga. What? Because he was talking about, Charlie Clips got the gambling problem, or had the gambling problem. He said, nigga, you went from Nick Cannon to the roulette table, roulette with the red and black. You throw it all on the red squad? I said, damn, Mike P, that was crazy. And I just had Mike P winning that battle, man. You know what I'm saying? He was just, and it wasn't like Mike P, like he wasn't like super crazy. Like Mike P that wasn't the best Mike P I seen, but he did enough to beat a freestyling Clips. You know what I'm saying? He did do that. So I had Mike P winning that battle, man. But it was it's entertaining to watch, but it's not like it's not nothing. I'll probably be like, I'm about to go watch Mike P versus Charlie Clips. Like I probably never watch that battle again. You get what I'm saying? I probably won't watch that battle again. But it was entertaining to watch the first time. Does that make sense? You get where I'm going with that. He said Brooklyn looking shaky, baby. All right, hey look, Geechee versus hold on. Oh no, I thought that was tomorrow. Okay, Hollow and Jazz. Oh man, Hollow and Jazz, dog. I think Jazz low key caught. It was if Hollow, it damn near was. It's not a body, but it's an ass whooping, dog. Like it's a ass. Jazz put belt to ass on Hollow. Jazz put belt to ass on Hollow. All 3 rounds. Now, Hollow was doing some rapping. He had some good pockets. We had little flows and did his shit. But it wasn't a consistent whole round of just fire to where you can say he won a round. Not my opinion. I think his best round might have been, he said something about Jazz and composed shit. I don't know if that was second or third, but let me go through some of the bars, dog. All right, let me tell you what Jazz told this nigga. Jazz told this nigga the best way to put Don down is a salt and lemon squeeze. She said she be in LA. She like tacos and the margaritas and tequila. The best way to put a Don down, which is Don Julio, the tequila, is a salt, the salt on the rim, and a lemon squeeze. Nigga, what? Wigging on Hollow. Then she said, she said, fuck this Hollow bitch. Like a sex doll? Nigga, what? Oh, dog, she was whooping on Hollow. I ain't gonna lie, she whooped on Hollow tonight. I don't know if he was fully focused like that and everything, but she whooped on Hollow. Fuck this Hollow bitch like a sex doll? That shit is crazy. Look, let me tell you something else Jazz said. Take your L and tighten up like an Allen key. Take your L and tighten up like an Allen key. Wigging on this nigga. Look. Hollow goes in the second. It was just like bland. Wasn't enough at all, right? Jazz said, y'all went from talk. He was talking about Geechee Gotti. Remember when Hollow the Don had the event out here in LA with Danny Myers? It was like charity with toys and all that stuff. Do you remember that shit? Jazz said, y'all went from talking toys to a fallout like Andy's coming. Oh my God, dog. Do you know Toy Story when the toys drop when Andy walks in the house? What? He was talking about him and Geechee because they fell out over the toys. You went from talking toys to a fallout like Andy's coming? Dog. Belt to ass on Hollow, man. I had Jazz all 3 rounds clear. Belt to ass. Hollow got belt to ass. All right, dog. Like, I don't know if he took it serious or not. It seemed like he was trying certain points that I don't know. He was mad at Jazz. They was kind of talking shit in between their rounds because she was saying Jazz has a ghostwriter who served, and she was saying this nigga's a snitch, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they both wasn't feeling what they were saying about each other. They both weren't feeling that shit. He was talking about her having an STD, and it was all kind of shit. She was talking about how he did math wrong and didn't fight. And, oh man, it got crazy. It got crazy between those two. They was talking wild. But Jazz put belt to ass. Jazz put belt to ass on Hollow the Don. Fuck this Hollow bitch like a sex doll? Nigga, what? All right. All right. Belt to ass. Big Bag Jazz was wigging, Derwin. She wigged. She wigged all 3 rounds. Don didn't like it. Hollow did not like it. He kept saying, he said, I don't care about your Ghost Rider. I beat him already. I think I said I beat your Ghost Rider already. And they was talking shit. They didn't like it, but they still hugged and they was cool. But they were talking shit during that battle for sure, dog. Like he was testing her and she was passing that test with flying colors. Flying colors. Jazz belt to ass. Shout out to Hollow though. He wasn't bad. Okay. Then the one that ended up being the main event, which was supposed to be the co-main event, was the main event, which was 40 bars versus Gishigati. I don't know why, but they went last. And first round, I had Geechee up 1-0 early. Seemed like 40 might have stumbled a little bit, and she wasn't really confident in that first. And Geechee came out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga said, let it ring and run off. Nigga, I'm nigga knocking. Let it ring and run off. I'm nigga knocking. I said, all right, Geechee. I had Geechee at 1-0 out the gate. That nigga Geechee said, last nigga didn't bring bars back because he caught it the first time. The last nigga didn't bring bars back because he caught it the first time. Like catching a disease. Didn't bring bars back, but catching the bars when you can bring it back, you say a bar, you got to bring it back. Nigga, what? I ain't gonna lie, but 40 was fire her second 2 rounds. Her second and third is fire. If you got 40 winning, I'm not gonna be arguing with you. Geechee was just more entertaining to me a little bit more. He was just like talking shit, like the little shit he was throwing out there, which is funny, man. He was like, it was just a very entertaining battle for me. And she didn't like what he was saying because he was talking. She was like, I don't like you right now. I'm annoyed. I don't like you. I'm annoyed. And you know what I mean? Like, they had a good battle, dog. Like, for them to be 90-second rounds, Geechee vs. 40 is a good battle, entertaining and funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Very funny battle, dog. But they had, I feel like you can give it to either person. It don't matter who you get that battle to. You know what I'm saying? But they had a good battle. The event overall, I'm giving it an 8 or a 9, man. Like, it started about an hour late, but that's the only complaint I really have. Hour late. They had a few little glitches in the stream, but it didn't stay like that. You know what I mean? Their intermissions wasn't that long. Frozen Bros, my bad. Frozen Bros commentary. Frozen Bros commentary is A1, dog. They kept it entertained watching them in between the battles. They was entertaining as fuck watching them in between the battles. Like they was talking about the shit that make a nigga want to hear. We wanted to hear what Frozen Bros talking about and how they was breaking it down. I enjoyed all of the Frozen Bros commentary, dog. So shout out to them for holding it down and doing what they were supposed to do in a high level. Don't forget to get y'all shirts. Then we got the Close Range shirts out now. Make sure y'all grab one, man. Tap in with me on Instagram or Twitter, and I get it to you. Tap in, get your shirts. You heard me? Hey, Apollo Day 1, if Apollo Day 2 has some crazy battles. If Apollo Day 1 went like this, and Apollo Day 2 goes like this, the best card on paper might end up being the best card. They can actually make this the best card, dog. Like, this might be the best. It's starting off. It's doing what it's right now. Apollo Day 1 did everything it's supposed to do, and to me, this is the best card on paper, and it lived up to that today so far with Day 1. It's the best card on paper, and it lived up to it today. I don't care what nobody tell y'all. This is a good event. Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way through, I was entertained, enjoyed, and nigga, for Pass versus Eunice, I would have paid my 75 just for that battle. Hold on. For goddamn, to watch Miss Hustle and Real Deal, $75 good. To watch Loso, what he did to J2 today, $75, I'll pay it. Miss Hustle Real Deal, Geechee Gotti 40, Marvel Arsenal all together, Hollow. Jazz performance by herself is the $75, dog. That's how much these people was putting on today. The battlers put on for the culture. They put on for Apollo and Chilla and their sales and their brands. They put on today, dog. All the battlers. And I'm happy that I bought this event, you know what I'm saying? And money well spent. I tell y'all that for sure. Money well spent, y'all. And I can't wait for tomorrow, man. Like, Daylight versus Rum Nitty. Oh my God, man. I can't wait. Danny Myers versus Quest McCody goes down tomorrow. Hansel versus Ace I Mean. Clone versus Elijah. Emerson Kennedy versus XL. JC versus Mad Flex. Official versus Chirac. Jada Nightwing versus Ill Will still goes down. Chilla Jones versus Averb still goes down. And Arsenal said he want to fire on Averb for taking his money. He said that today. Nigga, we still got Ill Mac versus Real Sick tomorrow, dog. Including Daylight versus Rub Nitty. Are you serious? Yeah, Mad Flex versus JC Durant. Mad Flex got mad at me because I had JC winning all 3 rounds. I think JC gonna win all 3 rounds. But Mad Flex didn't like that shit, though. He was on my bumper. Like I did something personal. I'm like, man, it's not personal. I just feel like he gonna win all 3 rounds. And he like, man, when you rock with somebody, it shows a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, my bad. Flex ain't like that, dog. I'll eat these words if you win. I'll have no problem doing it. You know what I'm saying? I just, in my heart to hearts, I feel like JC's gonna win all 3 of these rounds. Sorry. Shit, my bad for the prediction, mother. No messing with you. Shout out Mad Flex, though, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a cool dude. And it wasn't nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you use his motivation to go crazy. I hope I can get online and say, Mad Flex beat the shit out of it. I don't want to hope I do it, but I wouldn't mind doing it if you did. You know what I'm saying? You got Mad Flex? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I hope he do go to work, because the way he was mad at me, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get up there and eat those words. You know what I'm talking about? If he do that, I'm going to get on to him, make sure he know. Recap and everything. My bad, Flex. My bad. Go up there and go to work, nigga. Go to work, motherfucker. That's all you got to go to work, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like, I don't know, man. That crowd, like, they was rocking with the battles today when they were shutting up. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, dog. It's gonna be a good battle. JC might get verb. You mean Chilla might get verb? JC got verb like on another card, but Chilla got verb tomorrow, which I think Chilla Jones should get that battle. I'm not really too fond of hearing Averb rap right now. I don't know, man. The way he be saying some crazy shit online and stuff. It'd just be hard to be like want to get into his raps because of how he acts online sometimes. So it'd be like hard to like. You know, you hear him say something, you're like, I don't believe it. I don't really like it because I know you really be doing this other kind of shit. But anyway, you know how it go. Oh, in Detroit? Yeah. I think JC going to get that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I got JC winning that. In Detroit? Hell yeah. JC going to get that. I got him winning that battle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, overall, like I said, like a fire card. You know what I mean? And I think everything went according to plan, except for maybe starting a little bit late. Everything went according to plan. You know what I mean? We got some people that didn't like the video and they put no. These guys are just assholes, man. But hey, fire battle, fire event, man. You know, so I just want to tap in with y'all and let y'all know what happened, man, and keep y'all posted and get the recap in for the day one. So I ain't got to do it all tomorrow. Both days. You know, we getting this out the way today, and we'll get day 2 tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the battle on my computer, so I didn't get a chance to log it in fast as I can, so I was kind of late starting the live, but we got here. We got it out the way we did that, man. Shout out my subscribers. Everybody rocking with their boy, man. Do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe before you get up out of here. You heard me. I just wanted to recap the battle for y'all. Now I'm going to go check out some of my other niggas' recaps. See what Vada Fly and them talking about. You know what I'm saying? See what some other recaps talking about, man, and tap in, but y'all have a good night, man. We will get in here tomorrow and break it down. You heard me? First watch finest bumpy bars, man. Apollo was fire and they didn't Jersey.